What if the indigenous Taino people had successfully resisted Columbus and the Spanish in the late 15th century? It's a question that stirs the imagination, isn't it? The Taino, a people known for their vibrant culture and fierce spirit, were the original inhabitants of Jamaica. They bravely stood against the Spanish colonizers, striving to protect their homeland. The Taino culture was rich and diverse, deeply rooted in the natural beauty of the island. They had an intimate connection with the land, the sea, and the sky, which was reflected in their art, their beliefs, and their everyday lives. Had they been successful in their resistance, we could be looking at a Jamaica that steeped even more deeply in indigenous traditions. Their influence might have also shaped the language, the societal structures, and the cultural practices of modern Jamaica. An undefeated Taino could have painted a drastically different picture of Jamaica, rich with indigenous traditions and cultural practices. What if the Maroons had not signed the peace treaty with the British in the early 18th century? This question propels us into a fascinating dive into Jamaica's history. The Maroons, descendants of African slaves who had escaped Spanish control, were a force to be reckoned with. Their fierce resistance during the Maroon Wars is a testament to their resilience and determination. These wars were a significant challenge for the British, who struggled to maintain control over the island. The Maroons' guerrilla warfare tactics were incredibly effective, leading the British to offer a peace treaty. This agreement recognized the Maroons' autonomy, but it also marked an end to their large-scale resistance. Yet, what if this resistance had continued? What if the Maroons had rejected the treaty? There's a possibility that their persistent opposition could have expedited Jamaica's independence. An ongoing struggle might have weakened the British grip on Jamaica, leading to an earlier liberation. An unending Maroon resistance may have led to an earlier independent Jamaica, free from the shackles of colonization. What if Bob Marley had never picked up a guitar? Now that's a thought that sends ripples through the fabric of musical history. Bob Marley, the reggae king, was instrumental in transforming reggae from a local Jamaican genre into a global phenomenon. His soulful tunes and poignant lyrics, imbued with the spirit of Rastafarianism, resonated with audiences worldwide, making reggae synonymous with Jamaica. In a world where Marley never strummed those iconic chords, reggae might not have reached the ears and hearts of millions. The global standing of Jamaica could have been significantly different, with the nation potentially losing a substantial part of its cultural identity. The tourism industry, which thrives on visitors seeking the authentic reggae experience, could have been vastly different too. It's fascinating how one man's music can shape a nation's identity, isn't it? Without the reggae king, Jamaica's cultural and musical landscape could have been starkly different. What if Usain Bolt had chosen cricket over track and field? This isn't just a hypothetical musing, but a potential reality that could have drastically altered Jamaica's reputation as the sprint capital of the world. Bolt, with his lightning-fast speed and charismatic personality, didn't just break records. He became a symbol of national pride and an icon on the global stage. His influence was astronomical, reshaping athletics and putting Jamaica at the forefront of sprinting. But let's delve into an alternate universe where Bolt's love for cricket won over his passion for running. In this world, Jamaica isn't synonymous with sprinting. Its athletes aren't the reigning speed demons, and Bolt's name doesn't echo in every stadium. This shift could significantly affect national pride, as well as the country's international recognition. So, while we celebrate Bolt's achievements today, it's fascinating to ponder how different things could have been. Without Bolt's lightning speed, Jamaica's sporting fame could have taken a completely different track. What if the Jamaican bobsled team hadn't made it to the 1988 Winter Olympics? Now there's a twist in the tale. Picture this: Jamaica, a tropical paradise, far removed from the frosty climes of winter sports. Yet, in 1988, an unlikely group of Jamaican athletes defied the odds, trading sprinting spikes for bobsleds. Their journey, filled with determination and courage, inspired the world and was immortalized in the film Cool Runnings. But let's ponder for a moment. What if this underdog story had never unfolded? The impact would be far-reaching. The world might have missed out on this inspiring tale of resilience, and Jamaica could have lost a unique opportunity to showcase its sporting versatility on a global stage. This icy adventure has indeed etched a unique chapter in Jamaica's sporting history. Without this icy adventure, Jamaica might have missed out on a unique chapter in its sporting history.